This guy got 500 kids, and then this guy has a cat. I didn't know Charlie had a cat. What's the cat's name? Charlie Brown.
I don't know why I feel so inclined to at least briefly talk about this, but it's just kind of a captivating story. I'm sure you've at least heard some whispers about this supervillain,
Never
but
heard of
there
him.
is a serial sperm bank donor who has now fathered over 500 children,
Is that
which has
Genghis
caused a
Khan
lot of
numbers?
outrage because there are real dangers associated with this. Because he's
The
got more
gene
kids than a
pool.
male seahorse, right?
Yeah.
And they deliver like 2,000 babies at once. He's on track to match the seahorse numbers. So the problem is, these kids will grow up,
Gene pool.
and there's a chance that they find each other and never know they're related. So it could lead to inbreeding and incest. It's an incest concern, which
It's
is why
messing
a
with
lot of people
genetics.
now are starting to rally against this sperm donor because it's a big deal. He
It
has
is a
too
big
many
deal.
kids. He needs to be cut off. The bartender needs to shut
Damn.
that shit down at the sperm bank.
He
Tell the
needs to get
goddamn
cut off.
milkman here that no more deliveries. They've got plenty of supply for a lifetime.
Who are these women?
His name is Jonathan Jacob Meyer, and his name even sounds made up. That sounds like some John Jacob
It's an
Jingleheimer
alias.
Smith shit right there. But he's apparently well known in the sperm scene. In
There's
fact,
a
he was
scene?
even blacklisted from donating sperm in the Netherlands in 2017. It is just
He was
a
really
legitimate
donating.
problem. I went over it a bit more on stream, so I'll show you some clips from that before getting back into it. Did you hear of the serial sperm donor with 500 plus children?
Oh, he's really donating sperm. I thought he was, finding the women and boom, bam, bop. I
Being
thought
sued for
that's what was
increased
going on.
incest risk. Yeah, what's his name? Caleb texted me. It's like he has like an NPC name. It's like John Madison or something.
The NPC
Well, it's
name.
probably not John Madison. That's one of the fucking founding fathers. But oh, it's James Madison.
Just James.
What's the guy's name? Jonathan Jacob.
Oh God.
Sperm to at least 13 clinics, including 11 in the Netherlands, where he was blacklisted in 2017 for fathering 102 children. Man's out here trying to be the
Wow.
next Genghis Khan.
But don't they put his name on the jar of semen? And don't they have a picture like when they show the women like, hey, here's your potential, choices. Don't they have pictures of the guy on there? Can't they just see like, oh wait, we've given this guy out too many times. Let's put him to the side.
Be the dad to half the population. The group alleges that the serial donor has lied about the number of children he's fathered. We're taking action against this man because the government is doing nothing. He has global reach via the internet, and he does business with large international sperm banks.
He,
Do they like him? Do the sperm banks like him? Is
Apparently,
he providing them like a
he has
valuable service
pull.
that they defend him?
he has pool.
I have to imagine they have access to plenty of sperm. They probably don't need them, right?
No, probably not.
Would I ever donate sperm?
I think I would.
Probably not.
I mean, I probably would, but it'd have to be one of those things like I have to kind of probably get talked into it. I never thought about it like, oh, I should donate sperm. I thought about donating plasma.
Because
Sure.
I think it'd be like a yucky, weird experience. I just feel bad because I'd
The kid
condemn
is-
a kid to be short.
Damn.
And not everyone can deal with such a burden.
Oh God.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to grow up to have like short man syndrome, like short man rage. If I had known he had already fathered more than 100 children, I would have never chosen this donor.
I mean,
Think about the consequences this could have for my child.
From what I'm looking at, the best genetics to have is like this long blonde hair. Well, it's like dirty blonde hair. That's probably about it.
I'm sick to my stomach. Going to the court is the only way to protect my child.
Jesus, it's not that deep. Just don't get.
That is quite an interesting situation.
That's-
He's fathered so many children that it's now a non-zero risk that those kids grow up and then they end up,
Well, technically, if you donate sperm like 2 times, there's a non-zero risk, like technically. But now it's like, I mean, it's high, especially if it's all in the Netherlands. He donated 11 times in the Netherlands. I don't know how many times you can get sperm from, the one donation. Like how many babies you can make from the one donation, I'm not too sure. But if it's all in the Netherlands, right, and he got blacklisted, that's still, let's say it's 11 for one. That's 11 kids at least, because you never know, twins, whatever. 11 kids at least out there in the Netherlands that don't know that they are related. So in the Netherlands, it's I mean, it's kind of high. It's higher than average.
Producing
It's
with
higher
each
than
other,
average.
not knowing that they're related.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Do you think this is a kink of his? No, I think he's just some kind of
A kink? I'm gonna
B
father
tier
children.
supervillain from a comic book. Like he hatched this nefarious plot,
What?
and it's a long term con where it's like, I'm going to fill the Netherlands with, you know,
Me.
hundreds of my children, and they'll never know.
Wait, is
And then the inbreeding will commence and lead
Jesus?
to generations of brain decline.
Jesus. Okay, well, I don't know about all that, but is it? Do they pay you to donate sperm, or is it free?
I'll destroy the
Because if they're paying him, it's probably for the monetary incentive.
Netherlands from the inside out. That kind of thing.
Jesus.
Holy shit. An Australian couple paid over 6,500 to a Danish fertility clinic for his sperm.
How much did he get from that? How much did he get for that? There's no way this shit's free. If they're spending
We chose him because he
four
was
figures.
worldly, creative, and very intelligent.
What? So what? He did like a IQ test, and then he did the sperm. And how does this shit work?
He was open to meeting his donor children, and he looks like my
Wow,
partner.
a great.
It sounds like she was just attracted to him. He could have just given it to you au natural. You didn't even have. You probably wouldn't have even had to pay 6,500.
Probably.
He won't be stopped. I think it's disgusting. I'm incredibly angry and disappointed. I can't believe I have to tell my child that he has hundreds of siblings.
I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of fucking wild.
I mean,
So right now it's a
that's interesting. Interesting conversation. I don't even know how you would bring that up and at what age. Probably around like. I mean, you can't really tell them when they're starting to, sexually want stuff because that's what like 17, 16 at some ages. I mean, how can you tell a 16-year-old, hey, you might have hundreds of siblings out there, so be careful who you decide to wrap your willy and put it in, or even for the female, right? It'd have to be later on, like 20, like 22, like when they have some type of life experience. But by then, it might be too late because there are hundreds of kids out there that they might be related. Shit, I don't even know what age you could even bring that up.
civil lawsuit
That's
against him
crazy.
because he knowingly continued to donate sperm
Is it
like
illegal?
an absolute madman, just tossing these things out like free samples at a mall food court.
Ew.
And he did it at 11 clinics in the Netherlands, which has led to over 100 children in the Netherlands alone. And he continues to
Wow.
donate it
So
internationally
they
as
can
well
use
to
it a
spread
lot.
his seed even further across the planet. He himself is saying the reason he keeps donating so much sperm here, like gallons upon gallons of it, is because he just wants to make sure everyone can have the joy of having a child, and he's doing his part to give them the tools necessary for it, I suppose.
If that's the case, he's doing a better job than me, doing a better job than Charlie, doing a better job than you guys. He's a national treasure. If that's the reason.
I don't think he
If it's the real
realizes just
reason.
how big of an issue it is to father more than 500
It
kids
is
like
an
that.
issue, though.
I mean, it's not, again, it's not like a small thing, right? You would hate for those kids to end up meeting each other, not
Yeah,
knowing
yeah,
that they're related, and then leading to fucking inbreeding,
yeah.
right? That's terrible. That's awful. I'm hoping they do win the
Life
lawsuit
changing.
against this guy, and I'm hoping
Literally.
the sperm banks are going to do their due diligence to ensure they don't keep using his samples. They're going to have to like double and triple check those to make sure that it's not John
Dude.
Jacob coming in again under like another pseudonym or anything like
Forget suing him. He has nothing. You should sue the bank. Apparently, they're getting thousands of dollars. Okay, at the most, or at the least, they're getting thousands of dollars from people. You should sue them because apparently they have all the money. This guy, this Jake Gyllenhaal guy, I don't think he has much of any unless he's getting paid for these donations. And maybe he's rich as fuck. I don't know.
that. Going in disguise, he's got like a fucking fake mustache and glasses on. He goes to jerk off into their facilities. So yeah, it is actually pretty distressing. So just wanted to talk about it because the whole thing's wild. That's about it. So yeah.
All right, yeah, well, that was interesting. I already said everything I needed to say. Um, yeah, I mean, that guy is a big issue, but how the hell are they going to solve it? The kids are already out. I don't know. Anyways, not my problem. See you guys later.